Right, so we're summer of 1720 now. We just finished running the end turn. Have a little look around. So this is the sort of northern edge of the Persian Ottoman Empire that I'm fighting against. We've got about the only, not threat, but annoyance is this little Persian army here. They're survivors of a battle we had up where the Irish Brigade are now. So actually, rather than send them over land, I have boats, so I will use them. So I'm going to get the Irish Brigade on board. Leapfrog to the next port. Get them in a position. Oh yeah, there's the militia guard in the port. So get them in a position whereby they can. I wasn't paying attention there, was I? Get the Irish Brigade in a position whereby they can cut off. Just sort this out. Get off the boats. Come on. Right, so we'll get the Irish in a position whereby they can intercept the Persian force. Bit of a waste of an entire brigade just for the survivors of a battle, but these are the only units I've got far enough, what's that, east, to do anything about it. Have a quick look around, see if there's anything he's building. Oh, these, yeah, these are, well, it speaks for itself really there. I'm going to use a couple of small army stacks I've got just to tidy up the odd loose ends. There's a few little creepy man on the move. A few little enemy armies that are fragmented off to raid, as you can see with that one, to raid my farmlands and things. I think Azerbaijan and Armenia, yeah, they're the furthest north, so I'll leave them for a while. But Azerbaijan, I think that's the last of the Persians. Unless I've missed one somewhere else. Yes. But my intention is, this is the King's Brigade, isn't it? First Brigade. I'll get these boys into them, so hopefully next turn they can assault and hopefully capture the last of the Persian strongholds. Just little bits and bobs, a bit of building on them here. Anything else? Yep, bit of farm. Your Majesty. These militia stacks I'm sort of moving along to take up garrison duties so I can get my and them, yeah, the desert camel men with guns. Come back to them in a minute. It's the Anglians, so I'm moving the Anglians towards Syria, of course, take on Damascus. God, they're losing a lot of money. The idea being to sweep down into these three major cities, Damascus, Jerusalem and Cairo in turn. So those militia units further east I'm going to bring up the rear with, as it were. I tell you, they're at war as well. So, yeah, just try and keep it rolling along really, and then I'll have the Mediterranean coast. Oh yeah, there's one out. Okay, so we'll probably leave them to last. That's the last, what hopefully will be the last of the Ottoman outposts once I've taken on this big landmass. Just make sure I've got everything blockaded. Yep. Orders, Captain. Yep. Oh yeah, there was a Russian army that pushed my little boat out here. Let's sort that out. Make sure you're okay. Everything's marvellous and fluffy in the world. So right, I've still got all the Mediterranean Black Sea ports blockaded, so they can't produce any ships or move any troops, anything other than by land. So I'm safe in that respect. What's the best thing to do? Can't really do anything else over there. I'll clear up the little, yeah, the camel gunner men are gonna tidy up that odd loose end for the Ottomans. I'll move the militia units towards Syria to take up garrison duties after the Anglians have taken it. Being confident. Kings, I've moved the kings, Azerbaijan, done all of that. What we've got further north, so Dagestan, they're not a problem. Georgia have been at war with me forever. Next to them, another rebel one there, Anatolia. A couple of decent sized army stacks there to worry about, but I should have moved my rake up there, not towards the Mediterranean coast. So I'll try and get somebody up into them to have a look, see who they are, because I'm not going to be on them for a few turns, so I'll worry about it nearer the time. And then we're into Russia. No. Got that blockaded. Done the Kings, can't do anything else over there. Nice double quick check. Yeah, I've got to get somebody up there to have a little look around, see what's going on the Anatolian border. Because I've not done anything up there so far. What else? Nothing else I can really do in this part of the world. Yeah, then I can't see any armies coming across there. So yeah, India, that's all done as you know. North America. Moving on. Boring myself now. Right, so we've taken most of the seaboard. We've got the Florida, is that? Yep, Florida left to take. A couple of other Cherokee regions there. Nothing up that way to worry about. This is the furthest east Cherokee unit. There's survivors of a battle with the Queen's Brigade there. So, I'll chase them down with the Queen's Brigade.
Sir, your orders?
But, for the time being, these two normally, yeah, there we go, these two normally support each other, so 4.5 now. So instead of taking on 4,500 units in two armies, I'm going to lay siege to that one to take them out of the equation.
Siege works underway.
And that will free up the Scots
Make ready for battle.
to take on Chicasa. Yeah, that's much more like it, 3,500 instead of 4,500. So yeah, the Scots Brigade. Yeah, Colonel Bateson, what I've also done is I've tried to look into the sort of chivalric orders from the time, so Order of the Bath, Order of the Guard, that sort of stuff. Can't remember without looking up notes what the CB stands for, but experience chevrons, once they pick the experience chevrons up, I've got sort of no way to do anything with them, so I've basically picked up the orders, and these generally types I've allocated what's the easiest way to put it? I've allocated the chivalric orders, the Order of the Bath and what have you, to them according to their experience. The Cherokee, plenty of bowmen, plenty of close combat melee troops, and a few lancers, pretty stereotypical of the Cherokee army really. So as usual they'll be trying to hide and ambush me, trying to get into contact with me, and I'll be trying to keep at a distance and rake them with muskets. 3,500, so yeah. And then trying to avoid the ambush at the end, so anyway, we'll get on with it. Alright, so finishing setting the brigade up, I spared you the pain of watching it. Got the usual setup, infantry on the end, Frasers on the right. Let's get the cannon going. Cameronians on the left with the rest of them in the middle. Right, while we're waiting for their infantry to appear, I'll see how much damage I can do to the lancers for my guns. Such a long way off, I'm going to bide the time and wait for 5 minutes, just let them deploy and mess around. Jesus. And the tribal gunners disappear in a puff of white smoke. Oh, yeah, shrapnel. Here we go, shrapnel, and poof. It's not bad considering how out of range. Horses doing somersaults, that's not something you see every day. Yeah, while I'm doing this, on the far, well, on my left of the line, there's the Cameronians, 1st Battalion of the Black Watch next to them, the 1st Foot, the Royal Regiment of Foot. Next to them, 2nd Battalion, the Black Watch, in the line next to the cannons, or the 24, I think it's 24 pounder artillery unit, just pumping the shrapnel out. Quite nicely. Yeah, we've got a good line of sight. Ah, buggers have gone. Go on, pop one out before they go. Go on, go on. Hey, sod. Oh, you bugger. Oh, okay. I've not seen that before. Bit of a wasted shot, but there you go. Right, here they come. Coming on in, well, not in earnest, there's not many of them. Poof! Yeah, and on the far right or the left as we're looking at the Frasers Highlanders, the 71st Foot. This is a city, so all I've got to do is defeat the army. Oh, musketry going in. What are you doing, you fools? running across the face of my musket line. Damnedish idiots. Gentlemen, prepare to receive cavalry. Canister shot. Yeah, that's better. Right. General assault along the line. Well, of sorts. I've got nobody to worry about because all the cavalry are gone, so you get your own. And here we go. Shots. I'm sure I'd feel the same if I was one of those guys wearing the bearskins. Good detail on these units. Whichever one of the modders put them together, fair dues, good effort. Part of the DarthMod or the AUM modifications. That's alright on that flank. Oh yeah, it's all going in the centre there, isn't it? Oh, really a lot of corpses littering. Cavalry. Some cavalry over there. Oh, better start shooting at them because they're a bit too close to me. I need more help. Yeah, get over there. Just to be sure, Yeah, it's all going on. Get in there, boys. Give them a hand. The medicine men are on the rampage. Well, not for long. Looks like they're about to go. Just broken, so he'll be back. Let's see if I can dissuade them from having any further involvement. They're just broken, so we'll give them a blaster canister. Shrapnel, sorry. Oh, hold on, what's happened? Oh, that was a nice glitch. Thank you very much. Back in line. Oh, Christ, stop there, boys. Get out of the way of your own bloody guns, you silly sods. In the end, the infantry did find themselves. Didn't need the cavalry. Let's go over and have a look on that flank, see who's that. Who's lurking on the far left in a minute. Come on, get on with it. Quick check. Oh, come on, stop glitching. Oop. Alright, let's have a quick look. Whoa, sorry, boys. Sorry, chaps. Did you a disservice there. Quickly form a second line for them to fall back onto. I can retreat these poor buggers through the line. Get a Cameronian. There we go. Duke of Edinburgh's horse. Colonel Bateson charging up. So following up the rear, but that's not the best way to put it, is it? Come on, get into him. And shot. Got the Cameronians at 26 foot. Hold your ground well there, boys. Despite the incompetence of your general. Having a bit of a dull moment. And the rest of the battlefield looks okay. I think we've cleared them. Just this flank. Well, there will be more hidden, of course. Right, finish them off. Right, and they are off. Cannons going off in the background there, still quite busily. They're out of range. Oh, we weren't supposed to degroup. Okay, let's see if we can lure them out. Sorry, Cameronian's got another job for you. Shattered, so we'll just give the Colonel moving towards his next chevron. Let him kill a few innocent Indians. Time for a round shot. Yeah, and the big one. Yeah. Yep, there we go. So you guys can actually see. Yeah. Ooh, cool. What's this? Whoa! General's gone. And the unit's gone. Here we go. Excellent. Bit of shrapnel, bit of that, and a bit of lime. And we're away. Shrapnel incoming. Have to be a hole in the line, doesn't it? Christ. This formation falling over there. Shattered in one salvo. Looks like we've got somebody else coming in behind them. Definitely need a new graphics card. And the next. Yeah. Loads of love for you. Nobody else visible up there. Safe at the minute. No doubt they'll come out hiding once I've killed these ones, because they seem to come on in singles. Here we go. Incoming. Oh. That was impressive, boys. Actually, you killed one of them, did you? And that to the musketry. Broken or shattered? Shattered. Didn't take long. And the next one, if you'd be so kind. Yeah, let's use the camera again to stop it. Shrapnel. For you. Cavalry over as well. I might try and run a cavalry charge depending on how many more sneak out on me. Jump out of the grass. There's not too many left, or if these boys are by themselves. See if I can't get me a horse into them. Right, over the brow of the hill and have a bit of that. Soften you up before my big GGs come in. War horses. Go on guns. Fire, fire, fire. Go. Oh, that was not even bloody close. Sack that gunner. Didn't even give him a haircut. Oh, Christ, it's only 75.
Stop, sir.
Right, that's enough. Yeah, get over there.
General stop.
Get over there unless you run into any trouble. Ambushy kind of people.
Understood.
Ooh, fancy your chances against me horses, do you? Oh, hold on. Somebody around there? No. Don't go over there. Shrapnel and horses don't mix well. Not for the horses, anyway. Oh, Christ, who's that? Time to skedaddle. Quick would be good. Especially in lieu of the fact you've got some quick lime coming your way. Oh, they don't want to go after the Cameronians, so we'll just lead them a merry dance, I think, for the minute. And God, those guns are powerful. boring as hell, but I bet you could probably play an army of, I don't know, more than half of those big artillery units. Cavalry, charge! And as long as you had some infantry to screen or something, you'd probably annihilate everybody who came into contact with you if you positioned yourself right. But, a bit boring way to play. Oh, and more. Oh, Christ, there we go. Right. Oh, come on. Graphics card is not my friend. Any time today, gents. Yeah, you're boring me now, come on. You're keen? Come on, sort yourself out. Hang on. So with luck, these are the last two. Tuck yourself in there. You protect the flank of the Cameronians just in case. Oh, Christ. See how high that shrapnel shot went? Isn't even bloody close. Oh, maybe it would help if I redirected it, I suppose. Silly arse. Who's this? Probably didn't need to do that. And it would help if they could fire back. A bit of a risk, see if I can thread the cavalry through there. And leg on, and leg on. And about to hit, I just don't know yet. There we go. Stop firing at your cavalry. Oh god, there's another bloody one up there. Board now, advance. Prepare to receive. What do we reckon? Mad cavalry charge? Mind you can't with the Cherokees, they could have even more bloody troops lurking in ambush. They're only bowmen. Snake up there around the flank. Alright. Go on then, boys. Load. The Blackwash up to support. That'll do. Catch them as they come into your line of fire. And we're off. They're just broken, so we'll give them a bit of love on the way out. Bit of a dusting of shrapnel. Well, they shatter straight away, okay. Probably the, yeah, there you go, army losses that worried them. Any more? And that's all, folks. Marvellous. Alright, what's the damage? I can live with that, 300.
Sound the call to battle.
Yep, can live with that. Chicasa falls. Another one bites the dust. Alright, get rid of that.
Settlement besieged.
This section probably won't be quite as smooth as it should be. So I've had to do the audio after the event. Alright, 2,000. Okay, so ooh, 2 generals, a couple more alls, a few more alls actually. Yeah, usual mixture. Right, here we go. Right, here we go. So we've got the Western Brigade, the 6th Western Brigade. Only the 2nd time I've had them out, so to speak. In line, I'll go through them as the battle goes on. Cavalry on the open flank because of the terrain. Right in front of you there's a bit of a tricky one, so I'll put the colonel just over there in case. So I'm going to move these guys up here because of the difficulty of the terrain. So they're really just a holding force in case somebody tries to get around. Let's see if we can grip anything. Amongst the difficult terrain. Yeah, come on. Don't want me to move there, does it? But I will not be deprived. I'll get a bit close. Maybe just stop you in a second. I'll have to advance by bound. Second thoughts. Prepare for cavalry. Happy with that. No need to worry about getting into screening. You'll be next. You got no chance. Don't even bother trying. Just in case, though. Cavalry on the far flank as well. Get in there. Get a few horse. Following him afterwards. Right, so they're okay. Let's have a quick look over this flank. So, Lance has got into the side of me. Sorry, boys. The 11th Foot, the North Devons. Didn't do you any favours there. Incompetent general again. Right, these boys will get you into the village. If I can find your way in anyway. Just go. Come on. Oh, go on. Get in there. So they're okay. Come on, give me some terrain to bloody hold on to, will you? That'll have to do. Colonel back, just a touch, and we can finally think about moving you forward. The 2 regiments on the right, get the Cornwall's horse in the middle. Right, so you guys are okay, they've gone. Sorry about that, chaps. Still, you didn't lose too many. Stout chaps. Cool, yeah, all those experienced chevrons, they've been around for a while. Come on, get in there. Past the Cornwalls? Not there though. Cornwall's horse, coincidentally. Out on support. Nice bit of musketry there, chaps. Start advancing through the village. There's warriors. Start working on the supports coming in. They, tribesmen, yeah, they're best for Cornwalls, I think, to deal with. Move these boys up to the hill. Up on to hill. Oh, come on, stop it. One of the drawbacks of using 3 units to make up 1 regiment is this sort of terrain, of course. Oh, sorry boys, wasn't paying attention again, too busy on the other flank. Still, you'll be alright. Just sort them out. You're firing. Oh, give you a hand. So I've got the dudes along the back, probably a general. Colonel's horse in there. Just stop there for a minute. Prepare to receive. You can start scouting the flank. Didn't get anywhere near, did they? Keep the advance up, boys. Try and clear that unit out from behind. Yeah, him, muskets. Try and clear him out from beyond the woods. Yeah, I have to watch that flank. In case of lancers, they look like lancers. His bodyguard even better. I'll pull you a bit further back in case he jumps you. Move up there. Shooting on my G. That's a bit rude. Okay, boys, you know, no rush. Not like there's a war. Buff up there. Cornwall's advance on the flank. Scouts out. The Somersets. The North Devons. Getting a bit of attention from your local neighbourhood musket. Looks like it. Right, it's time to start thinking about moving you out as well. Cornwall's out wide. Scouts. Keep pushing out looking for those ambushes. Oh, they've gone. Disappeared. Little white puffs of smoke and ghost warriors. Let's think about advancing into you. Let the Somersets take care of that annoying little bunch of musketmen. And the Devons can think about. Yeah, I'll leave the Colonel there. Might have to send the Colonel on a mad charge in a minute. You know it makes sense. What else are Colonels for if not to charge into the face of a full enemy unit? God's sake, how much bloody punishment they got to take for a break? Bugger off. You're annoying me now. Right, so the Devons on the left flank advance on the chief. Colonel over. Go on, my son. Get in there. And they're off. Perhaps I better stop them shooting their own bloody colonel there. That'd be an idea. There they go. Probably in a range. Quick sticks in case they decide to bolt. Yeah, might as well carry on. Move you across just in case there are any little hidden surprises and get the scouts out. Actually, you can go along the road rather than get caught in the woods. Don't go in there. Oh, no. Oh, and 3 more. Surprise. Sure, you bloody general, you donuts. quickly would be good. Musketman, and the bodyguard. Cannon are out of range, but then I've hardly really used them since the proper fighting started. Okay, Devonshire's up, forward. Somerset's forward. Frame in. Prepare to receive lunatics. That will do. You're the nearest cavalry. There's a fair few of them. These are going to put up a better stand than the rest of the army by the looks of it. Give me a decent scrap. Come on, Bateson, get in there. Devons need a hand. Come on. Mug 'em. Give your fellow comrades a hand. Keep the muskets moving. Cavalry out in the flank, start wheeling them up, start rolling them up. Lost a bloody general. Oh, I'm good at killing generals in this campaign. Brigadier Franklin is no more. He has gone the way of a dodo. He is an ex-brigadier. He has ceased to be. Stupid bugger. It's only a few blokes with knives. Big scary technology in your uniforms and your big heavy cavalry swords. He got killed by a bloke wearing a cloth over his doodah. Sporting his wife's kitchen knife. Cherokee. I've lost a few generals to the Cherokee. Anyway, might as well use these remainder of his bodyguard because they're going to disappear once the campaign map returns. They've only got 81 left. They've taken a... That unit of Native American warriors did me a lot of bloody damage. Right, here we got left. Let's have a look. Brigadier Franklin was mentioned in dispatches. Now he's snuffed it.
Irregular.
They're going to hold? Because there's only 75 here, come on. Yeah. You can do this bit. And mind you, I haven't said that the Cornwalls on the flank will probably finish them off. Muskets. Marvellous. I think you can form square because the cavalry are on the other flank, obviously. And let's move you to, just in case. Where to go, until you make the move. There you go. Get in there. Help. Nothing going on the other flank, they're all dead. Just you then? Oh no, there is someone there. Musketman by the looks of it. There. Shatters, got it in. What else? You're gone, and that's all, folks. God, it's expensive, cost me a bloody general. Again. Alright, Butcher's Bill. Nearly 800 more Scots, including another bloody general. Oh, what? Yeah, of course AI. Thanks for that. How the hell would they escape? Whatever. Some good experience chevrons there. Shame they're going to lose them when they're rebuilt. Yeah, go on. Might as well do that one, get it done. And we have... Good hairdo. Guy Wolseley. Nice hair, mate. Get rid of that. Quick bit of building. They're fine with their new owners. Ooh, they're not. Bribe them with some lower taxes. Nothing really changes there, does it? So we'll look at Florida and those ones off to the west. Once I've got on top of those odd Cherokee units, just do a bit of building while I'm waffling. Yeah, so we've got a few odd Cherokee armies there. That one there to tidy up. I'll do all those off video, so I'm going to watch that because that will just take a while and no really point in doing it. Europe. So I suppose we can go through these really. Basin, yeah. A quick look, I think I've done this one. Oh no, didn't. Sort that. Alright. Yeah, we'll deal with you in a minute. Power loom. Diamond full, right, I wouldn't really normally bother with that, but I think I might be getting to the end. Just have a quick tally up. Tempted to do the rockets because they're mental, but I just don't use them, so I might do them later, might make for a good laugh. I think I'm going to leave that diamond formation anyway, yeah. Workers right. No, they're alright. Happy now their buildings have been rebuilt. They've been captured. Good old Franklin died. How about that? No, what's this? Oh. 13 colonies went the way of the dodo bloody ages ago. Fair enough. Bit late. Thanks though.
Where to, Captain?
No, done that. Fleet, let's see. Oh yeah. I sent a few of my combat ships out to the trade routes just to bolster the sort of defence fleets for when someone like the Spanish or whatever, or the Spanish, they weren't ages ago, Swedish, declare war. Give me money. Not bothered about the bubble. No, I'll pick all them up as I go through. I think that might be it. Yeah, so on that note, we'll give it a rest there.